Okay, so is anyone ready for this craziness you see on my screen? All these tabs. We're going to talk about my third love. Second being, first being antique tractors. Second being vintage military aircraft. Fourth being antique automobiles. Third being steam locomotives. We're going to talk about wheel arrangements today. I'm going to go through this real quick. I just need a video I can put up for you guys. I hope I'm not using anything copyrighted here. Well, technically I am. But this is on YouTube, so you can go watch it anyway. These are images, so hopefully I won't get any copyright claims. If I do, sad panda. I don't have any of my own pictures of these because I've never seen them. This is a Union Pacific 844. And what I wanted to denote about this one, it is a 484 class locomotive, also called the Northern type. They had 4 pilot wheels, 8 drivers, and 4 trailing wheels. Okay, so 484, they were also called the Northerns. This is the Union Pacific 3985. And actually, this is a picture from 1982 when it still burned coal. It does not burn coal anymore. But it is a 4664 simple articulated class locomotive. It is called the Challenger class. Okay, there you go. Union Pacific Big Boy number 4014. This one is being restored today, as we speak, basically. Not technically as we speak, because everyone's probably in bed. It is a 4884 simple articulated big boy class locomotive. Okay, so there you go. Next, Union Pacific 9000, the Union Pacific class of 4122. The 412 is also a 3-cylinder locomotive. There's another cylinder hiding in here. Okay. Right here, we have the Southern 4501, which is a 282 Mikado class. I'm just going basically through all the classes here. Right here, we have the Southern 630, which is a 280 consolidation. Here's the Frisco 1522. It is a 482 mountain class locomotive. It does not run today, sadly. Here is the Frisco 1630. It is a 210 decapod. Here's the Texas and Pacific 610, which is a 210-4 Texas type locomotive. I always did say everything's bigger in Texas. This one was restored briefly to pull the American Freedom Train in the early 80s and has not been ran since. Okay, here's the Union Pacific 5511, which is a 210-2 Santa Fe class locomotive. The Southern Pacific 4294, which is if you go from the front, it's a 4882, but if you go from the normal consideration of the locomotive, is a 2884 cab forward locomotive. They use these over in Donner Pass when if the locomotive was turned normal, the exhaust from the steam threatened to asphyxiate the crews, but lack of oxygen, so that was kind of the reasoning for putting the cab in the front. Okay, here's the Southern Pacific 5021, which is a 410-2 Southern Pacific type, as far as I know, and it is also a 3-cylinder locomotive. Right here is the Duluth, Mesabi, and Iron Range number 225. It is a 2884 Yellowstone class. The Yellowstones were used by the Northern Pacific as well. Here's the Chesapeake and Ohio number 1604. It is a 2666 Allegheny. It had a big, massive firebox. Yes, that's why I had 6 trailing. Okay, here's the CNO 1309, which is a 2662. So a pretty small firebox. This is the Norfolk and Western number 1218. It is a 2664 Class A Norfolk and Western. Norfolk and Western was the only one to kind of widely adopt the 2664 arrangement. And last but not least, we have the 2882 Class Y Norfolk and Western. It is a compound Mallet. It receives high-pressure steam to these cylinders, and the exhaust steam out of those cylinders travels into the bigger set of front cylinders and is recycled and then get pushed out the top, so it is more efficient. Now, some of these later locomotives, the Y6Bs, this is the Y6A, the Y6Bs, some of them actually had the ability to operate in simple mode where both cylinders received high pressure steam, and it would almost, well, it would make tractive effort go up by like 20,000 pounds. So really, right now, the only one I'm worried about getting copyright claim on is this one here, but I don't think he'll mind, because this is a YouTube video, you can go watch it anyway. So anyway, that is just a simple denotion of the white classification of wheel arrangement. So that is all for now, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.